Okay, hey everybody, or I should say to my ghost audience. Don't see anybody here yet. This stream is going to probably be another short stream regarding a question I got. Someone asked me in the email section about aliens. Here we go. There we go. Looks like we got it. The question is, Justin, do aliens exist? Scientists have been talking for years and years and years about how there's trillions and trillions of planets. They believe possibly zillions, almost infinity amount of planets, not, even beyond our galaxy, the Milky Way, plus counting in the Milky Way. I mean, and they say that there's what, billions of other galaxies potentially outside of the Milky Way. So you're talking billions of galaxies, billions of, trillions, maybe zillions of planets inside of all of those galaxies. Okay. Yeah, I would say, if the laws are anywhere remotely close to what we've been told by, dozens and dozens of scientists, I would say the answer is yes. I would say aliens do exist. I think common sense would say that if there are indeed trillions of other planets and all these different galaxies besides just the Milky Way, we don't even know about our own galaxy. We don't know everything about our own galaxy. So imagine all the other galaxies outside of the Milky Way. What was it? I think a scientist once said a long time ago that planet Earth, it was either planet Earth or our galaxy. I can't remember which one, but I think it was planet Earth, is relative to, when you go to a beach, actually not just one beach, but all the beaches all over the world, how much sand there is on beaches. I mean, you're talking, there's what, thousands of beaches on the planet. He was saying that 1 grain of sand, I think, represents Earth. And all those other tiny grains of sand represent all the other planets and galaxies. So to think that we're the only living being, the only living creature with intelligence out of trillions of other planets and galaxies, I think that would be naive to think that. I would say there's a very high probability of there being extraterrestrial life forms outside of Earth. It just seems to me common sense would say that there has to be aliens. Now, that doesn't mean that these aliens are like the way the movies describe them. Like you probably saw in my thumbnail just now, I used that photo of aliens. That's Hollywood. Hollywood creates a lot of stuff, drawings, sketches, images, digital images, computer images of what we like to think an alien would look like, and they look different than us, they act different than us and everything. I'm not saying that's what those aliens look like. There could be, if there's trillions or zillions of other planets and just 1% of those planets have life on them, there's a very good chance that maybe some aliens do look like the sketches that we see from Hollywood. But irregardless of that, it doesn't matter what they look like or anything like that. But I do think that there is extraterrestrial life beyond Earth. And most likely, if you just, I'm not like a mathematician here, but like I'm pretty good with math. If you take a zillion planets or zillion galaxies in space, all of space, which goes on forever, and you had to take a guess on, what's the odds of there being life and what's the odds of there being intelligent life out there, I would say it's pretty good. pretty good odds that there is intelligent life beyond Earth. And I mean, unless you have the belief that maybe we're like a freaking simulation, which we could be. I did a video on that a couple days ago on, whether we live in a simulation. If you believe in that, then no, there probably aren't aliens. But if you believe that we are the way NASA, the way science has taught us, if you believe that, then yeah, I would say aliens have to exist, almost have to exist. I'm not saying they're going to come down here and visit us or harm us or communicate with us. We have no way of knowing whether that's ever going to happen. But I would say that aliens, very high likelihood that aliens are real and that they do exist in some capacity, whether some could be really intelligent, some could be dumb compared to us, some could just be little tiny microscopic beings like ants, roaches, only on another planet. But that would still classify them as an alien. It would still classify them as an alien, whether they're intelligent or not intelligent. Probably a better question would be, what's the odds of there being another life form, an alien, other than humans, that are equally as intelligent as humans, or more intelligent than humans, either equal or beyond? That would be a really good question to try finding out. Whether there's aliens out there that are way more intelligent than we are. Because I would say, like, the likelihood that there's at least some form of life out there in space is very good likelihood. That's a good likelihood. But the intelligent part would probably be a better question. And some people have said, well, if there's intelligent aliens out there that know more than we do, then how come they don't come here? And, that's a lot of people ask that question. The answer to that could just be really simple, because maybe they don't need to. Maybe they haven't discovered us yet. Maybe they're so smart that to them, us humans, maybe we're like a little ant to them or a cockroach to them, and they don't have any use for us. There could be 1,000,001 different reasons for why they've never, to our knowledge, visited us here on Earth. Like I said, the universe, space, it's huge. It could, like I said, either maybe they can't find us, could be one reason. Number two, maybe they don't have any use for us because maybe we're too dumb for them. Number three, maybe they already have plenty of land and space and they don't need to mess around with us. I mean, and 4, 5, 6 could just be anything, so on. There could be 1,000,000 reasons why we have never had an experience with an alien. Actually, to answer your question better, it would probably be, excuse me, I was having connection. Make sure my internet's right. I hope it didn't screw this whole stream up. There was a lot of issues I was having with my internet connection. But to answer your question, though, yeah, I do think aliens exist. I do believe that they are out there. Who knows how many of them or where they live, or we don't know any of that, whether some of them live inside the Milky Way or other galaxies. But I do believe that there are aliens, there are extraterrestrial life forms. But, we'll either never know, or if we do know, it won't be for who knows how long, because, like I said, who knows whether they'll ever visit us. And I don't see us visiting them anytime soon because we don't know where they are. I mean, to our knowledge, there's none on the moon. To our knowledge, nobody talks about them being on Mars or anything. So we probably will never know for sure, unless they were to come to us and discover us. They probably would have to discover us first, I would assume. So yeah, I mean, I hope I answered your question the best I could. I think this was probably one of the more easier questions I've got since I've started my channel. This is my 25th stream, 25th video. This is probably the easiest question I've had to answer because I think it's, like I said, just a very high likelihood that they do exist and that they're out there somewhere. Maybe not the way Hollywood describes them as being. And, you know, Hollywood likes to make things dramatic and scary and, you know, just crazy and far-fetched. You know, who knows? They might not be anything like Hollywood portrays aliens as being. But I do believe they are out there. They do exist. And when you've got trillions, maybe zillions of planets out there in space, and a lot of people believe space is infinite, meaning never ends. Yeah, it's almost 100% sure that there is other life out there besides humans and earthly creatures. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap this stream up. Guys, I appreciate it when you like my streams, my videos. You could also leave comments. That also helps the channel. Also email me. You could ask me questions, give me recommendations for videos to do, like this video. Somebody asked me this question, so now I'm making the video. Any other questions you guys have, I'll be willing to answer them as long as they're somewhat appropriate. You know, I'm not going to do something that gets us in trouble here on YouTube. But if they're appropriate and questions that I find interesting also, I'll definitely look into the questions, the research, and try to answer the question the best that I can. Also, if you would be so kind to subscribe to my channel, that helps a lot. I don't ask for money, donations, or anything like that. So subscribers help. Obviously, views help, likes help, and comments help. So yeah, that should be it, guys. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday morning, early Sunday morning. Take care, guys, and peace out.